What's going on, guys? Repairs and reviews here. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at my 30-gallon Husky oilless air compressor. This thing has been great to me. I've probably had it a little over a year now, and you know, I flip it off when I go inside, just so if it was to blow a line or something, it would have sit out here and run. But here recently I've been coming in, and typically it cuts off about the 175 mark, you know, on the actual tank pressure. And here recently when I come in, it's draining down, and it only drains to about that point. So I filled it up and come under here, and I heard some air leaking, and right here at this little pressed clamp where it's just kind of squeezed together, it's actually leaking air right there. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to fix that, and it's very simple, but I'm going to go ahead and pull this tab here and finish draining the entire air tank, and then show you what I need to do. Alright, the first thing you'll want to do, besides draining the air pressure from the tank, is take a T20 Torx driver, get down on that screw and go ahead and remove that thing. It is not your standard Phillips head. It is a Torx driver, so, you know, hopefully you have that laying around. And just remove that cover, and then you'll gain access to the leaking clamp here. Now this, I'm not 100% sure on how I'm going to get this clamp off, because it is a pressed clamp. But let me see if I can take a screwdriver here. I don't really deal with these clamps very often. Just get down under there, under the lip. See if you can work this thing off, just like that. And I was kind of paying attention to what I was doing rather than the camera, so hopefully you were able to see that. But let me get something to try and pry this line off of here. Just very carefully. It is rubber. Kind of work it back and forth a little bit to loosen it up, and you should be able to just pull that thing off of there. Alright, that was a little difficult to do one-handed, so I put the phone down and went ahead and got this off of here. What I did, or what worked best for me, is this is actually like a door panel tool, but it works great for fuel lines and whatever else, you know, situations like this. Works great. So there was actually a little bit of air left in the tank, just a little bit, so that's completely drained now. And then you want to choose your clamp, and here's the old clamp here, and it's just, you know, a little pressed clamp. So once you pry that little piece apart, it pops right off, so it's not that difficult. This you can buy at Harbor Freight Tools. It's like $5 or $6 for the whole set, and it's got 40 clamps in here, so if you do anything often, you know, that's a good thing to have. This one, I can't remember exactly where I bought this, but this is the one that I've opened and been using. This might have been like AutoZone or Advanced, but excuse me. Going to choose the clamp that will best fit this line. There's two different style clamps in here, and this style is more hose clamp like, because it's not actually got the little holes in it like these to puncture the rubber or you know, have the rubber expand and come through these little grooves. So, I mean, this works, and you can use this, and honestly, I prefer this because I think it does a better job as far as, you know, tightening onto rubber. But I think I might just go ahead and give this a shot. If you don't have one like this, then, you know, use one of those. Just be cautious. Don't over tighten it, because it will, it can damage the rubber. So, just going to slide this right over there. And make sure this is clean and dry and, you know, free from any debris, anything like that. Just slide that on. Just like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and tighten this clamp up. Alright, let's recap what I said earlier. This is the factory clamp. It is pressed on. This is the clamp that I was going to use, and I attempted to use, but the problem with this clamp is it doesn't get as tight as, say, the old school clamp. Once this bolt head bottoms out and this touches that's all there is. It doesn't get any tighter. So, of course, I put this on and it leaked. So, I went ahead and did this style anyway. Like I said, it will work. It's not going to give you any issues as long as you're not fooling with it and tightening and loosening and tightening and loosening, because it will wear out the rubber when it goes. You know, the rubber can expand and get into these little holes here and just wear it out. So I have installed that. I have full tank pressure, and here we go. I don't hear any air leaking anywhere, and I don't see any bubbles. So this is good to go. And all you have to do now is just reinstall your cover with the T20 Torx driver, and you're good to go. Hopefully this helps. If anybody else encounters this issue, I still 100% recommend this compressor. For the money, you will not regret it. It will run air tools very well. It is 30 gallons. It's not going to power a shop, but, you know, out here in the garage for the work that I do, it is perfect. So, hope this helps. And this has been Repairs and Reviews. Thanks for watching.